Oh, that's a familiar sound.
I'm so excited.
Wonder
We're
if
back.
Peter knows that sound.
We're back, guys. It's gonna go great.
See, in that one sentence, I'm starting to doubt everything you said about this session leading up
We're
to
just
it.
big chilling. One of us is still bleeding out, but he's fine. He's just gonna do that for the next like 4 sessions, though.
Not really.
Just walk it off.
Unless we find a health potion.
Rest
Yeah.
there in it.
But who wants to do a recap?
I don't remember what the fuck happened.
We can do the recap.
I remember what happened.
So, we were escaping the forest, and Sylvie carved onto a rock. Vote S. And Luigi saw the goose and was like, "Goose!" and tried to convince everyone that the White Devil was here. No one believed him. Anyway, everyone separately made their way back to the docks, and Sylvie met up with Grendo, where Grendo was like, "Heh heh heh, I'm robbing the country. I want you to come with me to Mount Kilter, and then we shall leave this place. Oh, who can we trust, by the way?" And then Sylvie was like, "Guys, actually, Brenda's leaving, so we gotta figure out what to do from there." And also before that, Cho, Luigi, and Katarina had wandered on into the city, and everyone was like, the prophet, and Luigi was like, health potion. And then everyone swarmed Cho, and Sylvie was like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? Anyway, a couple groans of health potion later, we end up on the ship, said conversation happens. And if I remember correctly, Grenda had also offered to get Pietro out of the jungle before going to Mount Kilter, which Soleil is interested in doing. Oh, and Soleil is freed from handcuffs after slandering Luigi for letting her get caught.
Did I say all of this? I don't think I gave this much detail, right?
You just said Grenda's leaving
Grenda's
tonight.
leaving, the kobolds are attacking, essentially, right?
Yep.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Oh, and the kobolds are attacking. That's a fun thing. That's why Grenda's leaving.
You have not brought up. Pietro to them. You have not told them about the heist. Not told them about how Grenda asked you to steal back the arcane core that you gave to Sophia and put it in her furnace burner. But she did be like, hey, if I could get there, that'd be great. But she's also
Not a super big priority.
yeah, she's like, she's not like, get it done. She's like, if that can happen, great. If that doesn't happen, all right, optional quest.
So now we are stuck with a choice of we either chill out on New Pinion with Sophia and we fight the Embrace, or we peace out and fuck out of here, and kobolds, or we peace out, fuck out of here, and go with Grenda, so the Embrace can follow us if Cho is there. If Cho's not there, then I can't imagine they would want anything to do with Grenda. But yeah, that's the decision we face.
Sylvie also knows Luigi's a big fucking liar.
What? Luigi's not a big fucking liar.
You said to them that you lost track of where they went. In reality, you didn't watch where Soleil's crippled body was going because you were more concerned about the inside of the hotel.
You're damn right.
Also, you're 5'10".
Nothing, right?
Why are you saying this?
Because you brought up when you first introduced Luigi that you didn't want to play 2 tall characters. So you brought up, so instead of Unga, who was like 7 foot or something ridiculous,
He was
you were like,
6'4".
and this guy's going to be 5'10". And I'm like, all right.
Okay.
Like,
He could be taller.
5'10", sure. 5'10" is still a lot taller than me.
is it? How tall are you?
5'6".
Everything is taller than me, so if
I would
I'm
imagine
fully
everything
height, I'll
looks the
believe.
same to you.
Yeah, just
That's right, because you're 5'2".
5'1".
6'2".
Really?
I lied on my license.
Don't admit that on recording.
We've
We've talked about admitting crimes during the recording session.
I'm
I've already
Peter
fixed
again.
it. It's fine.
Okay.
It happened in Minecraft anyway. It's fine.
I have intent to slap Peter again in April.
Anyway, so
I have to do another session 0 where we talk about, we don't talk about this. Alright, anyway. You guys are currently, I'll set the scene. You guys are currently on a corner of the dock of the Motherlode, Grenda's main flagship. Katarina and Gollybop are over there playing with
We
rope.
cannot.
You have seen Katarina has made a little butterfly out of ropes, and Gollybop has made a little walking man with a noose for a head.
What?
As a rope. Yep,
Right.
it's 2 few inches tall.
Okay.
And that's kind of going around. In turn, each of you are Luigi. You're on some steps, and you don't know if you have the strength to pull yourself off of them. You could start bleeding out again any moment. If you bleed out, you don't know if you'll survive. You are in a very critical condition. You need rest.
Should have been nicer to Katarina.
Cho,
Just kidding.
I don't know what you're doing right now, but I imagine that you've currently got your head against the wall as per normal,
Yeah.
where you've been assaulted with another problem while you've been handling other problems.
Yep.
And so you're just kind of softly hitting your head against it, but not too hard, because gosh darn it, your entire body hurts.
Yep.
And you're getting creaks and groans, and your body feels different as you are older than you are supposed to be.
Yep.
And that's another problem to take care of, because the body is keeping the score, and you have not had a full night's sleep. You've not had a break. You're missing some days from being turned to stone, which you still feel slightly. You haven't fully recovered from that. Soleil, you're not doing well, but comparative, you're doing better than most people here. Your wounds of from the worms that crawled in and out of you, still fresh, scabbed over. But it is a disgusting feeling to have that on the inside of you. And you'll also be recovering from this day for a bit. You also haven't slept enough.
Yeah.
Sylvie, you're feeling better, but partially that might just be the stronger dwarven beer you just drank. As no one else has also had a proper meal, and you've had a beer, which is better than them. You did got rest before this, so a little bit better. Blork is poking his head out of your bag. You feel older. You also feel at the edge of your rope. You've got not much left in your tank. You were feeling like crap before, and you're still feeling like crap, but now everyone else is doing worse, which doesn't help. And you're on the ship of the Motherlode. You guys have several things to discuss. Some of those things you probably don't want to discuss in the open sea breeze in front of New Pinion, all these pirates. What do you guys do?
We should find a hotel.
We should find somewhere to talk.
I don't think we should go to Sophia's.
I figured.
There are other hotels.
There are other hotels.
There are so many hotels. We are on Pirate
Trust
Walk.
me, I know there's plenty of hotels. I'm just saying. I don't
Then
think we
pick
should
your
go to-
favorite and...
Okay, we'll
Let's go to the
hotel.
closest.
Okay.
Because I don't think you guys could make it much farther.
Thank you for being so observant.
You're welcome.
I think it was sarcasm.
I imagine Soleil's gonna go over and like pick Luigi up off the stairs because he can't do it himself.
Yeah.
And Soleil's the only one strong enough to do so.
What a little man.
Glad to see you're alive.
Yeah. A little worse for wear, but
Seems to be going around.
Okay. You guys pull yourself off of Grenda's ship. You see other pirate ships also loading up. Grenda leaving is not going to remain secret for long. Grenda's other movements today. Ideally should. For her at least. As you guys make your way towards a nearby inn called the Dingy Bat.
Are there any
What a name.
particular pirate crews associated with the Dingy Bat?
Fucking hope not.
Make an intuition check, see if you can notice any of them.
11.
11. You look around. Seems to be a lot of like. Some people are here are like just kind of recovering. It's not kind of like, all right, now we're rapping some rockets and we're doing our little pirate celebrating stuff and drinking and having beers. It is a bit more muted. And some people are just like on like the table and they're just recovering. They're not like readily serving food. You could probably ask about it, but the Dingy Bat is not a high class place. You don't even know if it's really being operated right now. You don't know any particular pirate crews. No, any of them that you recognize being associated with this. This just seems to be whatever. Some of Sophia's crew, not Sophia, Grenda's crew is here, but that's just like proximity.
All right. So if no one seems to be operating it, do we need to talk to someone to get a room?
You don't see anyone who's like serving here.
Okay. I take it the rooms are upstairs?
Yeah.
All right. Go upstairs.
Okay. There's one room that's open. There's like an open door.
Let's head into the open door.
You guys just go in. Under normal times, you'd probably have to talk to someone, and someone would be manning it, and someone would be working here. But given that the place is under siege last night, you don't know where these owners are or what they're doing. It seems like they're not trying to flip a buck at this moment, or maybe they're dead. And a
Room's
number of
open.
options.
Let's go in.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys get into the room. It is a single bed. It's not terribly large, but it is there. There is no other furniture. There is a bed, and there is some hay in a corner. And there's a bucket. The bed's not very nice either. Welcome to the Dingy Bat.
Seems pretty dingy.
Name.
Yeah. Bucket's rusted.
Cho is going to gesture for Luigi to just be placed onto the bed.
You're literally carrying me. Do I go on the bed?
I'm gonna like gently put him on the bed so I don't hurt him.
Okay.
Even though one flick to his forehead, I could kill him.
And once Luigi lands, Cho will just kind of passively see if she can't. I recognize OC, she can't do anything, but in character, she's just gonna like any open wounds, bandage, just something.
I think that, like, even if it doesn't give you a mechanical benefit, like, I think that's what your character would absolutely do.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be like, well, because of the mechanics of the game that I'm in, that doesn't do anything, so I'm going to do nothing now. It's like, well, we're not video game characters, you know?
Yeah, they're like passive
Yeah.
animation of just like, let me bandage that up for you, bud.
Passive animation. There are things that exist outside of video games.
Oh,
we're
there
not
is.
video games.
Oh, there is, but you
It's
giggled, and that was the
It's a
goal.
black box. You pray to Gennaro with it.
No.
Don't die.
Alright. Yeah, you're wrapping up some of his wounds that he sustained. There are some slashes that he's taken in some of the joints of his armor from the ghouls that you're kind of putting together. They're not in comfortable places.
Yep.
Like your armpits and like your elbows and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No.
You were thinking it too.
I wasn't listening. I just saw your face.
Just didn't understand what's going on, but it's like, my spidey sense of tingled. I can now insult someone. I'm gonna do it. Alright.
A man specifically.
So, Cho's wrapping up Luigi. What are you two doing?
What are you doing?
I'm taking a look around to see if we can see anything from outside, any ruckus from any of the crews.
Looking on the outside, some people are like putting some stuff onto the ships. It doesn't seem to be too much going on out there. Some people are just taking a break and like bandaging themselves. One guy's just fully asleep and he's probably gonna get sunburned, but like, yeah, whatever.
That's the least of the problems right now.
Yeah, but there's nothing outside of Soleil's note that she does not expect to be on there.
What happened when you talked to Grenda?
This is good start.
A lot. Essentially, from my understanding, the kobolds want the city. Sophia doesn't seem like she's willing to bend. So we're dipping.
They can't just dip.
They can. We need to accept that possibility that Grenda's not exactly loyal to saving these people.
I meant us. If we leave City Falls.
Yeah, I agree.
And it is that point. There is no one that can take our spots. We leave City Falls. Unless we get something in place. But
What more can we put in place?
I don't know. That is why I don't want to leave.
Maybe not us. I know you don't like her, and I have my problems with her too, but maybe Sophia can.
Hi, Stella.
The dog downstairs barks.
Bork, bork, bork.
Cho knows that the dog is named Stella.
Better question. Where do we all fall? And what is driving us there?
We need to stay here. I need to stay here.
And what is driving that?
These people need help. They need a soldier to fight for them, because unless you haven't seen, they're not doing a great job on their own.
True. Soleil?
I go wherever Captain goes. So if Pietro stays, I stay. If Pietro leaves, I leave.
You must have own thought on it.
I think no matter what Sophia chooses, she's damning the entire town.
Okay.
If she lets the kobolds attack, city doesn't stand a chance. If the Embrace attacks, city doesn't stand a chance.
Fair. And Sylvie?
We've done shit for this city.
What do you mean?
We've done nothing. We brought half of this here.
We've done nothing. I've spent all my days healing people, building walls, ensuring they're safe.
The walls didn't keep us safe. This city is about to be overrun
There are
with the kobolds
19 children
and embraced.
that would have been dead if it wasn't for us.
Absolutely. I'm not saying there wasn't any good. But I'm saying that we're watching this city burn, and there's nothing we can do to stop this.
We're not watching.
No, we're watching.
When was I watching? When was he watching?
We're watching it just completely fall apart. Half of those boats aren't even gonna be here tomorrow. What backup will we have to fight these people?
We are lucky to have the choice to leave. So many people here are not that lucky.
If you said we leave to draw attention away from the Pinion, that is different. Because it means that we have plans in place for the people.
I don't think we'd really even draw any attention away from New Pinion.
Apparently their leader is very much interested in my head.
Do you think that they'd leave their home base for you?
I think that she might be petty enough to, or driven enough to. She is hundreds of years old.
She's not stupid enough to. I think leaving and distracting might delay her, but it doesn't give this city time to live.
Okay, so, better question. Leave or stay? If we stayed, we would have to solve city problem. We would have to solve the fact that the army you raised ran into woods. We have to potentially, I think, kobolds would be better army than anything you could raise. And they are wanting to take city because they held out well.
Yeah.
I think we diplomize with them.
Unfortunately, I think the best people to make peace with them are not exactly us, and definitely not me.
Well, then we can get them to do that.
How do you expect us to do that?
Well, one way or another, Sophia is very good at speaking. She does not want to give up city. But if she can make concessions, as she is wont to do with pirate captains in order to get things working, that is better endpoint. Did you know Stella is a puppy and she's very happy?
So the dog sounds, because I adopted a dog recently, and she's here, and she's energetic because she wants to hang out with all her friends that are over here, but playing the game. Please ignore them and pretend that they are a dog that is downstairs just, I don't know,
Being a dog.
being a dog.
Working.
Above table, could you remind me what exactly Sophia's response to the kobolds were during the conversation that I had with Grenda?
The kobolds came out and were like, well, you're going to give your unconditional surrender. And Sophia was like, no, I'm not doing that. And kobold was like, well, we're leaving. And like, that's as best as like you've gotten from Grenda.
Okay.
We
But
don't
I-
fully know.
But I didn't get like a,
Responses.
essentially like, I know that we have to give it up by like sundown or something fucking stupid is what you said I think last time, but
Sundown or something fucking stupid.
could be
If
one
they
and the
do-
same.
If they do not have a complete surrender, they are attacking by tomorrow morning.
Okay.
So nice. Which is not enough for you guys to get a respite.
Yep. So I think we talk to them and work on it.
Sophia's also a diplomat. This is what she does, aside from maybe Natalie, who, remember how that went.
You just have to swallow her pride.
Yeah, I don't think there's anyone better for this.
Could call people in from... No, they take too long to get here.
Right now, we don't even know what Sophia's plan could be. And we don't know what Pietro's thoughts are. We could make it a goal to find him, too.
Oh, I know where Pietro is.
In the jungle.
He's in the jungle.
Well, we can make it a goal to get him.
He's not coming back until he accomplishes what he needs to do.
What is he out there doing?
What is he doing?
That is a personal matter that the captain is dealing with. That he will not return until it's taken
Are
care
there
of.
any personal matters that we can really keep secret at this point between us? I'm not attempting to apply pressure. It's a genuine question.
Soleil is gonna look over at Sylvie to kind of gauge whether or not this is something they should be talking about.
It's not my captain.
You know, too.
Are we just in the dark?
From my understanding, Grenda has plans to get Pietro back if we leave.
Okay.
Because I don't know if any of you have looked in the mirror in the last hour. You all look like shit.
What if we went to the...
I never look like shit.
You look like shit.
You look like you're dead. What if we went to, mages, gnomes, people of... many sorts, and got people out? We got boats, enchanted them, got an evacuation going. That way we're not abandoning the people, we're just abandoning the land.
Here's the question. If Sophia's so concerned about making sure that the townspeople are safe, why isn't she here coming up with a plan to keep the townspeople
I
safe
don't think
from
she
the
knows that we're
kobolds?
here.
We We haven't even spoken to
From
her.
the
We
kobolds
don't.
specifically, who are the active threat.
Maybe she is.
Maybe she is. We have no way of knowing.
I don't like a prideful person that will lash out at people, but I also don't think it is fair for us to assume she is doing nothing.
At the very least, she wants to keep this island intact. She wants to keep these people alive.
And her version is not bad, having a safe haven for those cast out by others. However, so far,
What has she done herself this entire time?
you have a great question.
We put her up there.
We did. I agree with you.
Maybe we would know if we talked to her.
I don't feel like she is capable of doing the things that we want her to.
Well, maybe we should have thought about that before we assassinated Natalie for her.
Listen,
Didn't you tell me to stop bringing up concerns so you could get armor?
totally understandable, but from my
I remember that.
understanding, this was not my plan. I did not enjoy Sophia from the beginning.
Nor did I.
At least Sophia is fighting for this place.
How much?
Ow!
She's organizing
A
the
circus.
country against this threat, which is more than Grenda can say she's leaving.
Okay, so question. What are we doing from here?
I don't know how much you guys are doing. You guys look like shit.
Well, how much do you want to help us do? Because right now it sounds like you just want to go on ship and wait.
I have my own stuff.
Which is?
I got stuff to figure out.
What is that? Maybe we can help. Maybe it helps whole group.
It definitely will help whole group.
It will help you,
It will help me.
which will help group.
Definitely not.
Okay, what do you need to figure out? Or is it going to be another, this is personal and I can't share it in the time of doomsday?
No, it's more so I have some loose ends that I feel like I need to figure out myself.
Here?
Yes. Before I leave.
Okay.
Is your mind made up? Is that what's happening?
Pretty much. I am not sitting back and watching another city implode on itself.
Another?
Yes.
What happened the first time?
It's fine.
Okay.
I am leaving
Right now?
with Grenda, most likely.
Then help us get more people out.
There's nothing else we can do. We are surrounded by Embrace.
That is why we are trying to leave, no? Help us get more boats or find places for people to go.
Where you want me to pull boats out of the sea?
Maybe
The ones
from
that
your
are on dock?
Commodore?
We have as much as we possibly can.
Are they being loaded up with people? The children that deserve a chance to live?
Innocent civilians that just tended
That's
farms?
genuinely rich coming from this group.
This group.
We have killed children, by the way.
When?
Who?
I feel attacked on that one.
Look,
Did you kill child? Did you
I
kill
didn't
child?
kill a child.
The gum's dead.
We found Gum's
We
corpse.
didn't kill Gum though.
No, you got gum killed because you wouldn't leave.
I got Gum killed. You were the one who brought her there. Either way, there's no point in arguing which one of us was more responsible when it was the Embraced who did it.
I think that I am detecting tension from Soleil. Specifically toward you.
I could have left you there.
You did leave me.
I didn't.
You did leave
So
me.
how are you here right now?
I got
Sylvie
her.
got me. Cho helped.
Do you think
What
any
did
of that
you
could
do
have
to
happened
help?
without me?
What did you do to help? Because last
Make
I
sure
saw,
you didn't
playing
die against
blame
that
game.
collection of
Cho
worms.
put a giant thing in the air. Sylvie is the one that got me out. Where were you?
Making sure Cho wasn't dead when she was doing that. Maybe just because you don't see it doesn't mean it doesn't happen.
That's rich coming from the person who watched me get kidnapped and
Watched
didn't
you get
think
kidnapped?
to watch and
You
see
mean-
where I was going.
You mean when you said, stand down?
And you questioned it.
What do you think would have happened if I
I probably
didn't?
would have gotten kidnapped anyways,
You
but if
would have gotten
I was in your
kidnapped
shoes,
anyway.
I would have followed you. You turned around and left me to go into the hotel.
Oh, if I followed you, he would have killed you.
No, he would have taken me at where he was going.
That was the whole point. He would have. Do you know what a hostage is?
You didn't even know which way he went.
You didn't watch where I was going. You told them you knew where I went. You lied.
I tracked her.
I went and got Sylvie, who's a tracker. You know how many other things there were to do?
And how many of them were your fault? How many of them did you bring about?
None. This
It's
whole
your-
army.
Your
This
fault
undead.
that Sophia's in power right now, is it not? Because I'm hearing from these two, they didn't like it. You could have made the choice to not raise up her army and pick literally any other pirate captain.
Do you know why I back Sophia?
I would love to hear your reasoning.
Happy to explain. I came to this island as a slave
Welcome.
from the blasts, and I had a message to deliver to people that there was a threat here. Because when I got here, I don't know if you remember, there was a period of time where nobody believed the Embraced were here, that they were real.
I wasn't in the town at the time. How would
Okay.
I know?
Then I'm telling you now, there was a significant period of time where nobody believed the Embraced exist.
There was.
The only two people who actually believed and were willing to do anything about it were Grenda and Sophia.
Which we can see now Grenda had an ulterior motive.
We can see now Grenda had an ulterior wait. What ulterior motive exactly? I know she's leaving now, but what are you talking about?
The fact that she's leaving the town to die, worried
Yeah.
about herself.
We somewhat knew that before, because she said it's not profitable to stay. So when my choices are back the person who puts price tags on the lives of citizens, or the person who actually wants to have a working kingdom here, what else? What are my choices supposed to be? No one else believed the
And
Embrace
where's that
existed.
person now? Hiding, letting the citizens suffer.
She's right in the Rose's neck. We don't even know what she's doing. So
When
you
did
know
she get
for a
back?
fact
When did she
she's
get
in
back
the
to the
Rose's
Rose's
neck.
neck?
Didn't Grenda say that? Didn't she tell you that?
Last I knew, I'm pretty sure we didn't know where Sophia was.
You've heard that Sophia's been doing things. You have not given a location on Sophia, although the leap of logic that she's back in her hotel, that which she always goes to, is not a large leap of logic.
Isn't that the one that got destroyed by the worms?
And it wasn't destroyed; it was just overrun. And then the worms were together, and they kidnapped one of the party members, which was super fun.
No, it wasn't. It was stressful.
I was super fun. I know what you're talking about.
You had a great time.
Well, yeah. And then next time, because we've got this more rules for it, I get to really use all of the abilities. It's going to be a lot of fun. Because it'd be like, because as you remember, as previously when you fought the worm that walks, injured already, down to half. So now you guys get to, next time, I'm assuming you eventually will fight the worm that walks again. You get to experience the worm that walks at full health.
I'm gonna kill myself.
I don't.
Thank you, Jess.
Oh, awesome. So if you wonder why I'm backing Sophia, when I came here, she was the only one who would do anything about this threat.
And it's ironic now that she's letting the entire city suffer.
Letting? Who else is doing anything about it? Brenda's leaving. I don't know your captain well enough to say how much he would help. If you think he'd be helpful
He would be
here.
much better.
Okay, then I'd love to.
Considering he saved not only my life, but plenty of other children.
Okay, that's great. He sounds like a wonderful asset to have on this island.
We're incredibly aware that Sophia manipulated him.
Oh yeah.
100%. I'm not saying she didn't. I'm not saying she's a great person. I'm not even saying she's an ideal leader, because I don't think she is.
You just said you thought she was the best person.
Yeah, I think she's the best on this island. That doesn't make her ideal. Do you see what we're picking from?
We did everything to get her into power. She's done nothing to back up any of the things that she says. She brought a fucking circus here while the city is dying and we're trying to keep it afloat. What has she done in recent that has changed the way that we have done things?
I don't know. Do you have a better idea for who to put in power?
At this point, I don't even think it's
I don't think it's gonna
power.
matter.
Exactly. It doesn't matter now.
No, it's not gonna matter because no matter what, the choices Sophia made have damned this town. There is nothing we can do to not get overrun by Embraced and Kobolds.
I hear so many problems that we already know exist and no solutions.
Then think of some that don't involve us
I
dying.
just like, okay, pause. Option 1. A, there's going to be some parts. Option 1, we stay. We need to deal with kobolds and Embraced and town in ruins. We could talk to kobolds and convince them to work with us, because a united front is better than divided. 2, we can send someone to talk to kobolds. 3, we somehow beat kobolds. And then I don't know. Option 2, we leave. Problem with this option, we leave citizens to die, we abandon an entire place, Embrace get an entire foothold in town and everything else. And we need to figure out how to get people off island using boats or magic or something more. What option would we prefer?
Sorry.
All I'm saying at this point is the choices that have been made have damned the city.
Okay, so let's make better choices now.
We don't have the time to make those choices.
Then put something forward. I understand. We're mad at each other, at everything. I agree. I'm very upset. But we have limited time to make choices. So do we plan forward or do we focus on past?
Sylvie, what the fuck?
Sorry, I
It's the
drank
stress.
before I came here. I fear we cannot make a future decision without acknowledging the fact that the reason the city is like this is because of us.
How exactly did the Embrace even get here? They were here when I arrived. What the fuck happened?
That would be a dragonborn that left before the problems happened.
N? Mm-hmm. Wait,
Yep. I could not tell you how, I could not tell you why, but N began problem and then peaced out. So it is our problem now.
Remember that head you carried around? It was his fault too.
We just kind of inherited problem. And
okay, that head was an idiot, whatever he was doing.
Yeah, it seems to be the trend lately.
So mean.
let's go.
The so mean and the laughter I like to think is in character.
You're real. It would be.
Yeah.
Okay. But anyway, this was all N's fault?
And Unga's.
I expected it. Out of whatever that monstrosity was, like, obviously that thing was problematic. It probably killed children. But N?
Yeah.
She never explains, like, why.
Accident?
Accident?
I think. Something accidentally investigating to unleash undead plague.
I mean, I guess there's nothing we could do about it now, but, like, what the fuck?
Exactly. So
This whole thing could have been avoided?
we could, but you can't put bottle
No,
cap back on.
I know, you can't. It's just weird.
So, okay, look. Who... Okay, even more honest. I'm out of my depth. I don't know what to do. I know I can't leave these people. He doesn't want to leave people. I don't think you'd be happy watching civilians die. I get the feeling you were just overwhelmed and want to go. Which I agree with. Because I am too. But I can't leave people to die. So what do we do?
Plenty of people have left others to die. I didn't know.
I can't.
I can't either.
I think that's where we falter.
So are you going to leave?
That's my plan right now.
Are you going to leave?
Depends on where Captain goes.
I need you to be more than just where Captain goes.
Then we need to find your captain.
Pietro saved my life.
Time.
Then she needs
I
to
owe
find her
everything to
captain.
him.
We can't split up. You're
Yeah,
actively
splitting up last
bleeding to
time.
death.
Did great for all of us.
I need us to not fight each other. We have so many other problems. If your mind is made up, why sit here and talk with us?
Because despite the fact that my mind is made up, you're all set. You all will end up staying. And as long as I know that you have somewhere else to go, I will feel fine about leaving.
I would be fine with leaving if we can just save the people.
There's no way we could save everybody.
We have pirate ships that carry cargo for so far. We could
Absolutely.
We have mages that create life from nothing.
And listen, I hear what you're putting down. Okay? We have a fucking dwarf that's a rock right now. Or a gnome. I don't know what she is.
She's a rock again?
Is she not?
She is a gnome.
Okay. I don't know what she is.
She's a war criminal.
She's a war criminal.
She's hanging out with Katerina and Grandos.
Yeah, the circus girl. That Sophia brought.
We could do
Who's probably now an orphan.
Yeah, probably. Wait, why is she an orphan?
Her parents were probably in the same camp I was.
Oh, really? Oh my god.
Yeah, sorry, I could only save one person.
No, it's not your fault. But oh my
I know.
God.
Do you have... No, I don't know.
Ask your question.
It just seems like you have no ties here, and you've just been going along with us. Drifting in sorts. Not a bad thing, but I just realized that you were the only pirates aside from you. But you came later. That had a tie here. I was a transient seeking what my prophecy would be. He came here for an express purpose. You're the only one with ties, and you're the first one to go. Or willing to go. So I'm just curious, is it not...
I've spent most of my life just going. I was never going to stay here long term anyway. The fact that this place is going under faster than I thought it would is just another reason for me to leave with Grenda. I've been with her for years. I trust that woman with my life.
Okay. That is fair. Curiosity sated.
Do you plan on just going and just leaving forever?
There probably won't be much to return to.
Isn't this like the largest pirate port in the world?
That's being overtaken
No.
Okay.
by skeletons and dead people.
Let's just get the people out of here then. And resettle them. Although terror might take them.
Logistically, is that possible?
They somehow found room for gnomes that were bloodthirsty and cannibalistic.
I don't mean Elaterra housing the people. I mean transporting the people from here to Elaterra.
We have boats, we have mages, we have many and honestly, we
Is
won't
that
have
Becca?
What happened? What happened?
We've got one of
Sorry.
our viewers named Becca as being a lesbian in chat, but not into the stream chat, into a private chat where she can only talk to a resident.
The resident gay.
There's another gay woman on
Who
this
is she
table.
being gay for?
Grenda. Listen,
As she should.
we just love strong women. I don't know what you want from me.
Nothing.
And I don't love Grenda like that.
That's
That's
a
such
lie.
a
Your
lie.
voice is
Yeah, like-
breaking and quivering.
I didn't think that until you said that.
Quivering.
No, like Grenda just like saved my life. You know this.
Yeah.
Jess, your voice was shaking.
I'm talking about a woman. It's going to shake.
Oh no, I've heard you talk about women plenty.
I think you're just being a little bit gay. I don't know how to play it. I think your gayness is seizing your throat and heart, girl. I think that's all that's happening. I think you are just
Plotline AU, Grenda and I run away together.
That's what's happening now.
It's
That can be
hitting
the
the
main
whole,
universe.
like, are you into this dominant woman or are you just autistic and want a clear set of goals and instructions?
And I have a clear set of instructions.
And I think the circles are a Venn diagram here.
Actually, it's just a
You had
mirror.
that backwards.
It's just a mirror.
Alright. Back into it. What are you guys doing?
guys.
We have many ships, many people already died. We have many mages, they could do things.
Do you think anybody on this island is going to do anything for selfless reasons?
It has to start somewhere, and if everyone is panicking, then suddenly people either work together well, or...
There has to be someone. There has to be people.
Sure. But with what resources?
I don't know, but we have to talk to people to
I
figure out the
stockpiled
answer to
food.
that question.
I've been stockpiling food for a long time. There might be enough to get people on ship and survive for a long time. And then we hunt along until... I am grasping at straws burning in my hand.
I say we talk to Sophia about this. We see what her plans are.
And if the plan is like the healthcare one, let them figure it out. Not to be aggressive to you, more so that was her
No.
genuine plan.
To be
If
aggressive.
that's if that's her plan, then we have that information that we don't right now.
Okay. How are we going to get you there?
Could help me walk.
Okay.
I don't feel as if she's going to have anything that is
And
worth...
maybe she won't, but it can't hurt to check.
I do not feel like Sophia has done realistically anything to try to make this good, because all of us have alternative motives to anything. I think we have just done all of the stuff that she's wanted to do, and we put this woman in power, and we're just her fucking puppets. Like everybody else on her crew.
I just like to live with the people. That is it.
I know.
Realistically, we can try to talk to the captains.
Maybe we can get... If we get kobolds to work with us, suddenly everything is so much easier.
Remember when we disrespected that corpse?
Remember when that was
Yeah.
one person?
Yeah, I don't have to be there when you guys talk to the kobolds.
Remember
I shouldn't
when
be there. for
You
that.
should not be
and
there.
tried to help and spoke with them, and again we are finding out that being cruel wields bad benefits.
I realize that now, but there's not much I can do about
I'm
that
grasping that Samson never taught you pity.
Or
now.
compassion.
Not exactly.
Yeah.
So are you? Oh, let me not say that.
What?
So what does Samson say on this? On the wounded, the dead, the weak. What does he say?
The weak, which
Fucking look.
everyone is at one point or another. Clearly we are now. Must strive to be strong.
And the strong do what to the weak?
Whatever they want.
Really? You just said that Samson has pity and compassion, no?
I did not.
Okay. Then why are you showing it now?
Because as the strong, which I hope to be, that is the kind of world that I want to create here.
Is that the world that Samson wants?
Samson wants the will of the strong to be imposed. And if my will is for that to happen and I am the strong, then yes.
And you had to be brought weak in order to realize that. The genuine question. I'm thinking of my own tenets as I speak to you.
Maybe. I know I was.
Okay. I'm so tired.
Am I getting that right?
Oh, yeah.
Session on fucking ass.
Exactly.
Okay. Let's. I guess if we'll talk to Sophia, then we won't have place to talk alone.
We can talk to Sophia, then come back here.
But we're wasting time. We have no time. In morning, city is lost. In morning, then Grendel leaves with Sylvie, with or without us. which is more boats that could take people, which is more people that we either have to provide for or get off island, and it is more difficult then. So every second counts.
And I don't hear anyone coming up with something better. And get Grenda, the one who wants to leave and protect her own safety, to help people.
Did I also not just say we should talk to the captains about stowing people away? Or were you not listening?
I hardly do.
Yeah, I can tell.
We can talk to captains. I'd like to talk to Sophia.
I just want to hear what Sophia's been doing all night.
Let's go talk to Sophia. And then we can duck an alley or something if
Bringing
we
a
need.
circus.
Let's go talk to Sophia. Let's see if she will have time for us.
I don't care if she has time for us. She will have time for us.
Yes.
She will have time for us.
So you guys are leaving to go talk to Sophia?
I think so.
Yeah, I guess fucking so.
Here's to hear what her plan is. I can't wait for it to be.
exciting.
Oh,
to
y'all will
save
figure
the
it
city.
out. If
Leave
it's
it up to
y'all-
Cho.
If it is y'all will figure it out.
I'm killing her.
I think
Not
Cho
really,
will
I would
actually
die,
just
but-
break in character. I'm gonna be so honest with you.
Cho just looks at her, has an aneurysm, and dies.
Cho takes out a pistol and shoots herself.
She actually goes to sleep with the pistol in her fucking mouth.
No.
I'm looking over and you're so stressed out,
'Cause
and I can tell
remember-
because you're doing this.
Only the Chrono Empire and the Blasts have pistols. Everyone else doesn't.
I ain't fucking making friends with the Blasts. I killed somebody from them.
Yeah.
Let's go talk.
But the Blasts are going with Grenda.
Of course they are.
Did I
Why
know
wouldn't
that?
they?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't fully
Because
remember
Brighton
the
can
whole-
get through Dropgate, and Grenda can on her own.
Grenda doesn't know how he did that.
So we're just gonna put people on the slaver ship. Is what I'm gathering.
Grenda said, "Did you not listen to your own conversation?"
I need you to understand it was 2 fucking weeks ago.
Yeah, I know.
I barely remember what I had for
Grenda
breakfast.
said that once they were past Dropgate, she was gonna try to kill Brighton.
Which is a whole nother problem.
I'm probably gonna have to kill Brighton.
So, well, you would know that Grenda does not like Brighton, like all of the pirate captains except for Captain Izo. Captain Izo being crap. He was just kind of whatever.
No one likes Isel, so.
Izel's currently not here.
Unga
'Cause
did.
He's always been a traitor, ever since the beginning, don't you remember?
Yeah.
I remember.
Which is what you've
right?
been told by Sophia.
I'm gonna deserve it.
So,
Unga did not actually. That was really sad.
so you guys are going.
Unga was failed by New Pinion.
He failed the city.
No. No.
He tried to
I
stay
was-
out of the city.
There could have been an arc where Unga could have been like, no, I'm misunderstood, but it's like, no, you killed children. Like, but
Those children ran up on him.
they were just outside, man. So, you guys are going to the Rose Neck Hotel.
Yes.
I'm asking because you guys can continue to roleplay here if you guys want. Continue to come up with a plan.
I think the
But once you guys go over to Sophia's, whatever's happening with Sophia and you is going to happen. This is to put it in terms that Sini here would love. This is do you want to continue from this point? Do you want to leave
Point
this
of
scene?
no return.
Because once you leave the scene, you're now over there now, you know? You can't have more discussions about what your plans are. And what your values are. We're going to stay in character at Sophia's.
Right.
Okay, so who's going to talk to Sophia?
I will.
Are you certain?
Yeah.
What will you plan to ask?
What her plan is,
And if you don't like what she says?
then we'll go from there.
I say after we talk to Sophia, we go talk to some of the captains to see if they'd be willing to let civilians on their ship.
If we
Get
do
them
that,
out
then
of
we're
town.
basically saying that we plan to leave, regardless of what she says.
At this point, it is no secret that Grenda is most likely leaving.
Yeah.
People are gonna find out fast.
People probably already know.
Could we convince Granda to stay?
I highly doubt it.
I tried.
You guys could go back to Grenda if you wanted to, and like, hey, I would like to convince you to stay, and like, give reasons why she wants to. She has given reasons for why she does not want to stay, but if those reasons are pacified, or if you give her better reasons to stay, then Grenda's not like, my life mission is to leave tonight.
Yeah, she's
you know?
not like, yeah.
We could probably convince her.
Make her think that it is better investment to stay.
We could do that first if you wanted to.
I think putting out that fire might help. Because if she still wants to leave and we end up choosing to leave, then she is happy. But if we choose to stay and she stays, that is better. Because evidently she can hold dogs against what comes.
Right now, we're not coming to Grenda with any new information than the last time that Sylvia talked to her. I think if we see Sophia first, then...
When who talked to her?
Sylvie? Did you think I said Sylvia?
I did.
That's
Yeah.
just Collin. Sorry.
I was tweaking. I was like, Jesse!
To be fair, I thought you said Sylvia too.
Gosh.
It's okay. Wait till you guys know her real name. It's ugly.
There's a real name?
Dingus.
Dinkies.
Like a gnome.
So, okay, vote time. Vote real quick. Talk to Grinda and try to convince her to stay. Now. Anyone? Okay, going to talk to Sophia now. Is that the hand?
No, she's playing with her dagger.
Okay, then does anyone else have any ideas?
Will Grenda hear us out if we don't have any info?
Probably not.
Joe, what do you think?
If we don't have valid reasons for her to stay, it won't matter.
I think.
I figure she's already weighed all the options she can think of, so if we don't have anything new or tide turning, I don't think it would matter much for her.
I think I am out of my depth, but I do think she needs more than just, no, don't go.
Whether
So
you
we
like
should
it or
probably
not,
talk.
this is our death now.
We should probably talk to Sophia first. Figure out what she's planning to do.
Okay, so that is Sophia. What do we plan to try to just figure out what her plan is and go from there? What she wants to do, what she will do?
I think that's our only. I don't like the way you're smiling right now, and it's stressing me out so much.
We need to
I know what
figure
you're talking
out-
about.
We need to figure out what her plan is.
I want to know what she plans to do when the kobolds attack. What she plans to do when the embrace come back.
I think we should also ask her what she is willing to concede to kobolds to make truce.
Yeah,
To keep the people safe.
Agreed. If we can manage that. And you're doing talking?
I'll do the talking. Something tells me she won't listen to anyone else.
She turned me to stone last time I spoke to her in a less than positive.
I'll try to talk to her about that too.
Something tells me you won't survive the talk.
She has no reason to do anything bad to me.
She might find one in the conversation.
And if she doesn't have an answer,
And I can't
you're just
cure
gonna let her go?
What's your plan?
I plan to leave.
Let's go talk to Sophia. I'll help you up. I've bandaged most of the open wounds, but more keep opening. So
Nice. Okay.
Oh, by the way, during this, Blork was playing with the piss bucket.
I'm so glad you were.
Fucking son, bitch!
Just want to let you guys know during the entire scene, Blork was just playing the piss bucket.
Did he like
Was he playing
get
in the piss
himself
bucket?
toppled, like entrapped?
Covered in piss.
A little bit, yeah. But then he got out. He is decently large.
Okay.
I love Blork.
Yeah.
Alright.
He doesn't smoke it right now.
Blork is the best.
Off to the rose's neck.
That was
Yeah, guys.
that had a Doppler effect to it.
You guys go into the roses now?
You keep saying that every time until
I'm
someone
gonna do
says
floor
no.
time in a minute while we do this. 'cause
No,
I'm
we
just-
can go, we can go. I just, every time I ask, people go like, well, maybe we should plan a little bit more. And I'm like, alright.
I thought you were just gonna
Because I'm
start
letting you
wandering.
guys take as much time as you guys want to plan.
Fucking Luigi to the rose's neck as he dies.
Those jelly beans remind me I need to buy jelly beans.
You don't feel good.
I'm aware.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe Sophia will have a health potion.
Maybe.
For her,
Or maybe
for
those
her commander,
those
her
spas
admiral,
at the
or whatever
rose's
he
neck
is.
have some healing properties.
Maybe.
I guess we'll find out.
Gathering up your wounded and your piss stained.
My son, say his name.
Blork.
Blork the piss stained.
That's a great nickname for him.
Dark Souls ass name.
I would be like, no, but they didn't have like a dung eater guy for Elden Ring. Like,
The loathsome dung eater. Yeah.
yeah. I haven't played Elden Ring.
You should.
But,
It is very good.
you guys head to the Rose's Neck. You find the doors to be those large double doors walking inside.
Is there another word for those doors? I don't
There
think I'm
is,
getting
but
the
you
full
guys are
picture.
children.
I don't think
So-
I'm getting the full picture. What kind of doors are there?
Double
Something. Can't quite.
Breasted
Put my hands on
doors.
breasted.
Hey.
It's a normal way to just go. I'm moving
It
on.
is.
I'm so glad we cleared up that these are the double-breasted doors.
You guys knew what
My
doors they were.
favorite door.
It's kind of doors.
This is the best.
We're like lock these doors on you guys for you.
I didn't even do anything.
You had your chance to break them in the siege. You didn't.
That's true. Instead, I covered them in worms and killed the child, which was pretty fun.
But
You
saying
talk about-
double-breasted is the bad part.
Yeah. So, moving inwards, you notice there is quite a bit of hustle and bustle on the inside. Pirates and dignitaries and people of the city. Some of them you've recognized, Cho, are just like general, like, not like religious leaders, but like people leaders around the group. There are also a number of goblins around. It seems the Scummers are here as well. Cho is, no, not Cho. Sophia is on the second floor. As she has been wont to hold court in her sunroom. Where are you guys going?
I'm gonna go upstairs and talk to Sophia.
Okay.
I'm going to the sunroom.
I'm following the group. We're not being separated even in here. We're all. If you have to shit, we're holding hands, gang.
Wait, is she in the sunroom?
A baseball hustle and bustle. It seems where there's a lot of commotion and like organizations happening.
Okay.
Hold on. Can I look around to see, like, if I recognize anybody specific?
Yeah. Who are you looking for?
Drink one at a go.
Anyone?
Queen Bardna.
You trying to find someone specific?
Nope. Just trying to see who else is there. Like, who else, I guess, essentially, like, corralled into the Rose's Neck.
Okay.
If that makes sense. Like, who...
Yeah.
Because I think into, like, Sylvia's brain, like, she sees it as, like, these are the people who are ultimately going to pick Sophia's side.
Okay.
So I would say she's trying to, like...
Scout.
Scout, I am up, figure out who's on her side.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Absolutely. Go for it.
Can I also use eavesdrop?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. And then... intuition.
Yeah.
What you got?
17.
17's pretty good.
I know.
Looking around, you do see a pirate that you have seen before here. You see Y'all standing around, who is the first mate
Of Pietro.
of Pietro's group and is acting as a interim captain while he is away. You also see, as you were like looking around, given this bit of like you hear her voice of, yes, we could do that. Queen Bardna is also here. And based upon the other voices you hear, Sophia is also here. And she's holding court. She'll also be here.
Do I hear anything cool? Like anything that benefits me with my eavesdrop?
Someone said double-breasted.
That is true, but that was before this.
Jeez.
You hear Sophia say, referring back to one of her pirates that you've met previously, Tats. Like, you have to be acting as my personal spy master while, what's their face? What's their faces?
Brink?
Brink. Well, Brink is away.
Where's Brink?
The shapeshifter.
Oh. Brink's away, though. Freak's on mission.
Before we go upstairs, I want to talk to Queen Bargnot.
Queen Bargnot's in the corner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm following now. I'm there. I'm in the room.
Cool. Yeah. You guys going in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't knocking either, bitch.
Yeah, the doors are open.
Good. Which doors? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm gonna
Where's
walk
my
over.
starting malice? I feel like I should get more malice for things. Well, every time something like that happens, we're like,
I'm like a
plus
cat.
one
I like
malice.
need to be like.
Yeah. I'm gonna speak while you speak.
I'll bring mine.
Alright.
When we walk into the room, I'm gonna go right to Sophia and whisper to her, I need your audience as soon as we're done here.
You walk in and you see that there is another sergeant into the room that you recognize or work with. This is an orcish man by the name of Jogel. And Jogel looks at you, doing remarkably better, like, you look like crap.
I'm aware. Are there any
Where were you?
fighting the embraced?
Really? Because I was there with your troops.
Oh shit.
What happened to them?
They ran off. You didn't train them right.
Didn't have the time I thought I would.
The troops did better. And he's like saying this in front of Sophia, and Sophia's noticed. Where's your report?
It's an oral report, and it's not for you. It's for the queen.
I don't know. You can write down afterwards, I suppose. I was putting mine in written already. Hours ago. Where have you been?
That's between me and the queen.
Well, some people can do it and some people can't, I guess.
This worker shoot is a member of King Sophia's crew?
This is,
Or is this like a totally different person?
What's this
Totally
character's
different.
name again?
Jogel.
Joe.
I thought it was Juggle.
No, Jogel.
Joggle?
Jogel.
Give me 1 second.
Joggal. Jogel.
That's going under new.
He's also a sergeant. In terms of the military that's recently been formed, he is at level of Luigi, and he's just
Getting
publicly like being
disrespected.
like,
Holy.
"Yo, dog, you suck," like essentially.
Hang on.
So yeah, I don't just deal with that.
Give me 1 second. I'm fucking fighting.
fuck
for my
about
I
life.
put it in the
I don't care about him.
I just said
Some loser who doesn't
Okay.
know Samson like that.
If that's gonna be easier for you.
He's big.
I don't care.
He's taller than you.
He's a loser.
He's 6'4".
You don't know about Samson? does it?
He could also flick you in the forehead and kill you. Oh, on level, how tough is Soleil compared to this guy? Is she on equal level?
Like,
Hard
they
to
look
tell. You
about
have
as
to,
buff.
you have to scrap it out.
I just love the fact that equally Soleil is as tough as Luigi. And that just makes me laugh.
You guys are all level 1. You're all equally tough.
No, but
That's the idea.
but like might comparison.
Oh, the specific one stat. Yes.
Yeah.
You have the same might score. So what are you guys doing? No, you then go past Jogel?
I'm going past Mr. Juggle Man.
Oh, okay. Please make for me an agility test.
Oh, he's gonna block a Vinny.
Do I take damage if I make a test?
Oh, you could just fail if you want and not make a test.
Let me actually look up
Up to
dying
you.
and down rules again. 1 sec.
Yeah.
Sylvie, I'll be fucking nice. Sylvie would probably like put her hand out and she'd be like, "We're not trying to cause any issues."
Yeah, he hasn't done anything. You haven't seen Jogel do anything.
But I
He's
know
not like
you.
blocking. Yeah.
But I know you.
Okay.
So So let me fucking have this so he doesn't die. And
Okay, if
kill-
you want to come over to him and be like, he doesn't have issues. What do you say? My apologies.
I'm just gonna fucking breathe wrong and die. Sylvie, I feel like Sylvie would realize like this guy's fully antagonizing Luigi, and she knows it, and she would just immediately like go over and just like pat him on the shoulder and just go. I will talk to this dude, this captain.
You walk by. Okay. Do you want to make a dexterity check for agility test, or do you want to fail
Pulling
it?
up, man.
Is this for walking past the men that already moved out of the way?
He's not in the way.
Regardless,
What is my agility test?
You don't know.
I'd like to use alertness
Wait. What?
and pay attention, and if
Okay.
Juggle tries to do something stupid, I want to use my alertness to make sure that Luigi.
Give me agility and alertness.
Let me find where the fuck bleeding is.
See if you can stop this from happening.
It's gonna be a high roll.
You're gonna get to 3. What was the other die? Oh, you rolled a d6 as well.
Ooh.
21.
Very nice. So, you see as Luigi starts to limp past, Jogel immediately goes to trip him. Like full on was gonna make you fall on your face in front of him, and you just nut check him.
And Sylvie, I totally feel like Sylvie would play it off like it didn't even happen, and she would go and she'd catch him, and she'd be like,
Yep, that is.
"It was so lovely meeting you. Maybe you should go sit down and get out of my way."
Good. Good.
Thank you, Sylvie.
Jogel stands up. He was. Yeah. By the way, standing up is an action or a maneuver. So, just describe
Genuinely,
you.
if anybody is killing me, it's fucking me. So, I'm not letting some guy named Juggle kill you.
So, you guys go past Jogel, and
It's
you're
like Gary from Pokemon.
Smell you later, nerd.
Some guys suck. I don't know if you're aware of this. Some people have bad worldviews.
Unironically, what he just did would have been what Luigi did in any other session in season 1 to someone that he killed.
Also, just a heads up, if this turns into a negotiation, should have brought Katarina along.
She's a child.
Weren't you
She'll
the one
find
who
another
chose to
flute.
leave her behind so you didn't have to have Katarina
Yeah,
and Soleil
but I'm just saying, if
conversations?
this ends up being a negotiation,
I think we'll be fine.
I also don't know if Collin would be totally cool with us just swapping out
Yeah,
when you
no,
have
I
a
know.
combat character and a
I know.
comp character.
Yeah, no, you can't just
I know.
all right. I
Here's
have
a fifth
5
one.
stats, so I need 5 different characters who are all expert at that stat. No!
I just
Get
meant
out of
that
there!
she can be in the back playing a flute this time because she crushed her lute last time.
She thundercutted that thing into the ground, dude. It's 1,000 pieces.
So, you go over to Queen Sophia.
Yes. I need your audience as soon as possible.
Yes, you have your report?
Let me talk to you about the report.
Okay, go.
The Embrace attacked last night. They were going for our food stores. There were ogres and zombies. There was this thing, I don't know if you're familiar, the Child of Horus attacking children.
What is a Child of Horus?
I'm not sure if you would know. It's one of their creatures, perhaps in Natalie's library. There's more information on it.
Describe this creature more.
It was a dragonborn. Used to be alive. It was one of the slaves the prisoners that the Embraced had before they attacked. And now they are.
What abilities it has.
It ate a child in front of us, and I don't know how many more it had eaten when we were not there. We came to the Rose's Neck after we had gotten the children that it was attacking to safety. And there was this creature, I've been calling it the Worminator. It was a collection of worms, the grayscale worms, the ones that were making everyone melancholic. It was rifling through the papers and belongings. I don't know what it was looking for. I don't know if it found what it was looking for. Soleil, the member of Pietro's crew, and I had scared it off. It had taken Soleil prisoner. Then we had gone to their prisoner camp up north. They were holding fighters, citizens,
And big people.
and big people. Thank you. Who I presume were
You
going
are?
to be turned. That's
Soleil.
Soleil. She's
Okay.
of the Ragged Batch.
Okay.
We managed to get her out. They had encased her in golem handcuffs. She's likely not the only one who was encased in golem handcuffs. I don't know if they have life crafters who can do that there, we had gotten one of the gnomes, Gollywop Frinkschnoozer, to take them off of her. There was a white ravaging the citizens' quarters, turning people into its army. We had taken care of that. That white is dead, and we haven't
told. She like gestures to Queen Bargnut. Yes.
Thank you. We have given the white's head and the 2 zombies that it was with to the priest of Bahamut. My understanding is that you have people here who can speak with dead. I figure that they will be useful to you.
I will send a courier for those.
What's that?
I will send a courier for those heads.
Yes. And Cho and Sylvie are aged. We found out later that can be reversed by breaking the sword of the white. And I turned to Queen Bargnut. The white sword, is it still there?
I was not keeping track of the sword.
Okay.
Maybe in any number of hands of pirates.
Okay. So we'll have to look for... I'll turn back to Sophia. So we'll have to look for the sword if we want to fix that, and if any other people come along with this affliction, we know what happened to it. If I could also speak with you in private, there are things that I have to say that you can choose at your discretion who you want to share them with.
Very well. She addressed into a number of aides and to leave and stuff. And then, Joggle, you've done well. Please return back to your troops.
Does he learn?
I'd like to imagine.
He's walking different.
Good.
Can he have kids now?
No.
Yeah, he can still have kids.
He can't. I hit him
I've
hard.
been hit in the nuts dozens of times, alright? It doesn't
You don't have to
get tapped in
express
the nuts
that
once, and then you're just like,
I
ow.
think it would be kind of funny as he's walking, Soleil, without anyone noticing, trips him. And he just face
You want to
plants.
slip your arm from me?
Kind of, yeah.
Oh no.
It's not gonna end well.
Make a agility test.
I don't know if we want to
Really
be stirring
Make
up
a agility
shit
test.
right
Let's
now.
do this again.
I'd rather not. We're not gonna do that.
Oh.
I don't have faith that I'm gonna roll high enough to successfully do that and not have Sophia come at
You
me.
need tier 2. That's all you need.
All I need is tier 2.
All you need is tier 2. Agility.
Can I use the inspo if I fail?
No.
No.
Dang it.
No,
You
I'm
don't
not gonna
have
do
to
it.
do this.
I'm not gonna do it.
We'll kill Juggle later.
A number of aides do leave, but Queen Bargnut is remaining.
Sorry.
Bless you.
Sorry.
Am I free to speak in front of Queen Bargnut of any matters that I have to share?
I have come to find Queen Bargnut's counsel to be quite useful, of course.
Very well. First and foremost, I shall start out with a conversation that Queen Bargnut and I had. Maybe she informed you. Before I was affiliated with you on this island, there were a number of goblins that I had done a disservice to. Some dead, some disrespected. I do wish to arrange for reparations for their family once all of this is said and done.
That is your decision. You may make it as you desire. What does it have to do with me?
Figured you would want to know that I was true to my promise.
Okay. Tell me more about this Gollywop. You said there was someone that you could bring that could break these special handcuffs. I would like to have her.
That is not the point of this. She is safe with us. She is
Safe with you?
safe with us.
What do you mean by that?
She is safe with Greta and I. She requested transfer, so she's with us.
You're leaving as well then?
What do you plan to do with the kobolds?
We have a current operating plan on how handling the kobolds. However, if you are leaving, I am not at liberty to share that.
If I'm
Nor will
leaving-
I.
If I'm leaving, why does it matter? I feel as if I've done plenty of service for you.
You betray me now.
Stressed.
I betray
In the
you.
corner.
I feel like Soleil is slowly leaning over and being like,
I think it might be best if you guys stepped out
She's
of the
actually
room for a
biting her
minute.
fingers.
Absolutely not. betray you? By leaving?
Yes.
At my own accord?
I don't want to be here.
Do you believe that you are a free citizen? We are under attack right now, so if you would like to turn tail and run, no, you cannot do that. What did y'all think was gonna happen?
Exactly this. But
She's basically calling you a
That's
coward.
exactly what I thought was gonna happen.
What she's doing.
Why does anyone smile when I go?
That's why she was like, dude, I don't fucking know. I'm trying to fix shit. I'm just
like-
glad I'm not the one dealing with the problem right now.
Soleil's like
I always
staring
have
at-
problems. I cause them.
Soleil's like staring at the little circles on her hands to like not focus in on this.
In character, Cho is biting her knuckles as hard as she can without drawing blood.
You have individuals in front of you who did most of your dirty work to get you where you are. To call me a coward now?
I'm gonna go over here.
She stands up.
Period, Queen. Pop off. Cock.
You're about to be.
How tall are you?
Do you
How
wanna?
tall is she?
You want a floor time period? I'm pacing.
You're about to be
Amazonian.
a statue.
So like 8 feet
Tall, right?
She's hot too.
She's 8 feet tall.
She's not 8 feet tall. She's not a freak.
Amazonian. What?
Amazon. Okay, I don't even know about your internet history, man. But like, that's not how I. Just she's a taller woman.
I think
Like-
so. So
I ever seen
I'm choking
Futurama?
on a chip.
Okay.
You want?
You're not choking in your gayness.
It might be both.
You. It's like, that's a hand signal of maybe.
She's like 5'5", I think, 5'6". She's not
Okay.
super duper tall, but she's not.
She's 6'2".
She towers over you.
Well, obviously.
Okay. This is treason. What do you speak of?
Treason.
Cho is side-eyeing Luigi right now.
Sophia, she, for what it's worth, she does speak the truth. She has fought for our cause.
You can go ahead and make me a very important presence. And if you've got persuasion, you can add it. You need tier 3.
Okay. Can anyone assist Test?
Yeah.
Or
Okay, if somebody wants to say something to help assist, go for it. But you guys have said neat, like niche, nada, zip.
so right now I have +4 to this.
Nice.
So
So you need a 13.
Soleil is gonna say,
Naturally.
if I may, we have run ragged all night trying to save the people. I was kidnapped and had worms put into me. And they were taken out.
Go ahead and make a presence check. See if you can aid.
Well, I don't have anything in presence. Hang on. What, can I use any skills if they count?
What would you have? What do you have?
Giving
I got-
flashbacks.
Yeah, dog, you did this.
Yeah, this is not gonna work. All I have is I have like criminal underworld. I've got intimidate. I've got lead.
I don't think you're trying to intimidate her right now. Or you could go for that if you'd
I'm
like
not
to
gonna.
try.
And that's a 9.
9. You got a bane.
Sorry, man. I tried.
You got a bane on this check. So instead of a natural
okay.
13, you need a natural 15.
I'm sorry. I tried.
Please roll the die one at a time.
Okay, and we have the inspo.
Yep.
That's an 8.
8. Okay, so 7 or higher and you're good.
6.
Use the inspo.
You don't have anything to help you?
No?
I needed a tier 3. I have a +4, which is now +2.
Sorry, I tried.
If you would like to inspo it, you can.
I'm going to.
I can't. This is too much pressure.
Is this?
That's even worse.
This is a stress-free session, guys.
Is this?
You guys did this! This isn't my fault!
You said this is what kind of track?
This was a presence.
So
and
that
persuasion.
is a tier 2.
Yeah.
Tier 2. You need tier 3. Tier 2 is a failure, but it's not a failure with consequence, which is good. You could have made it worse. which would have been hilarious.
The only thing I have
would've been
is criminal
hilarious.
contacts. It's a presence test.
That doesn't help right
I know.
now. So as you come to the queen and openly state your treason,
What fucking treason? I killed for this bitch.
yeah. I don't know, man. You put a toxic woman in place. She's acting toxic. Oh, I'm sorry.
I blame you.
I tried to save you.
You made me do this.
Oh, to
You
be fair,
are
the only
Eric.
thing I have is if working in presence, according to your plans, each ally gains an edge on tests with any skill from the intrigue skill group.
Ooh. Which that was not.
So
I
was
know,
for me and our
I have an
personal skill
agility thing. but-
I tried. I failed. I made it worse. I apologize.
It's alright. It's nice.
Oh my god, I'm really gonna have treason under my belt.
Oh shit! Oh, he's rolling. Oh god.
Tier 3.
Oh fuck. We may all get thrown out of the city at this rate.
Only fucking hope.
So as you are you standing?
No, I don't respect her. I'm sitting now.
You respect her? So she stands above you, and you do not stand to meet her. You're not certain where she pulls it from, but you do find it colliding with your chest as the butt of her spear sends you backwards. You take 20 points of damage as it topples over. You see that the doors open up and people start to like come in to see what happens. She raises a hand. Before you, we find a traitor. Please, guards, seize her.
Oh my fucking god.
20 points of damage. Are you alive?
I'm at -4.
Oh.
How much is dead?
10, right?
What's your total?
16.
No. What's your
21.
21? Got it. So if you get -11, you'll be dead.
Okay, so I'm at -4. I'm assuming I'm just not looking fucking awesome. But I'm not like, on the ground.
That was the butt of her spear, too.
I know.
She hit you with her butt.
Not the way I wanted her to. Sorry.
You're not sorry.
I'm not.
You're hot from that copium right now, dog.
Hold on.
Do you have something for this?
I'm looking, hold on, I'm reading. That's not gonna matter, it's my renowned. I just saw it when talking to pirates and I was like,
That could help. Do you have anything else that you could do to help fix this?
I mean, I have the 2 renowned, but that's it.
If I remind you of something that'll help you right now, what do I get in
Actually-
return?
Hold on.
Gratitude?
Okay.
My gratitude?
Sylvie probably smirks.
She watches Stella for a day.
Yeah.
Sylvie smirks.
Yeah?
She goes, how's your daughter doing?
Ooh, not what I thought.
Oh, that's the secret.
Yeah, it is.
And then you just look over and Soleil does this.
You're being killed now. I hope you understand that. You're being fucking
What do you mean?
slaughtered.
Everybody that they came
She
in
takes
now knows.
her
You're going
her
to
spear.
Get
Absolutely,
No.
I'm not dying without the last fucking word.
Wait, if
Wasn't what I meant.
wait, if this is combat, doesn't she get a turn?
No, she's dying.
Are we
I am not in combat.
drawing steel here?
No.
Oh, we are not doing anything.
You're gonna die. And
So,
you're gonna die.
Zini, this was not my plan. So we cannot blame the Trust Festival on me.
So what does Sophia do?
She stands above you. Spear in hand. And she hurls it through you.
You're dead. I can't do shit from fuck, man. You understand that, right? You're fucking dead.
Sometimes people have issues and it's not... You did nothing to do to start...
Oh my god.
Are we sure you...
Are you sure you want to say how's your daughter doing? Are you sure?
Maybe that's not the ideal
I think
thing
she
to
already
say.
did.
Yeah.
Oh no. We lost the powerhouse.
I'm surprised she killed me.
I really
What
like
do you
Sylvie.
mean?
I really like Sylvie.
Hold on.
There's no way this ends like this.
What do you mean you're surprised she killed you? What was the fucking plan?
There was I gave you guys an hour to plan. You guys said we're done planning.
No.
You guys
Not
left.
that. Her right
Wait,
now.
do I
What
get
was
to talk
the
to
plan?
Anubis too?
You're not dead yet.
No, dude, she's stabbing you. You're gonna go to negative. You're dead.
Black Ash teleport.
Yeah, so you can half the damage.
And you, do you take a d6? of
Or do you want
damage?
to do Black Ash teleport before she stabs you?
Black Ash teleport before she stabs me. I can move 5 spaces.
Absolutely. You can get out the window. You can get down to the floor. Please roll me a d6.
Okay.
Because as you are bleeding, this causes a d6 of damage. You are currently at 4.
-4.
-4. I need to check something real quick about the rules, okay? I need to check something really quick about the rules.
You're only
Because I need to
checking it
know
with me.
if at half you die, or if past half you die.
I'm gonna need a drink after this. I'm gonna need a drink myself.
Dude. I need you to look at me and understand that if Sylvie just didn't speak, we'd be fine.
That's frankly what happened.
She actively sought death just now.
To be fair, this is
She
what
essentially
normally
just took a
happens
knife
during
and stabbed
negotiations.
herself repeatedly.
Because Sylvie doesn't know how to not say stuff.
Dude,
Your stamina is lower at 0. If it reaches the negative of your winded value, you die. Okay?
So don't roll a 6.
So if you
for
roll a
the
6,
love of God.
you kill yourself.
But my winded is. Oh wait, no, you're
What's
so
your
right.
winded value?
You're right. You're right. I don't know math.
Okay.
So I can roll anything but a 6.
Anything but a 6 and you'll be fine, and you don't have the inspiration anymore.
I would fucking use that mistakenly.
Do not fuck up.
Tried to get this to not
Go
happen.
ahead.
dude, I need you to understand that in the process of this, we've had someone make the test worse. Sylvie has actively sought death. And we...
No, it's very fun. I was going to mention it now. When the first strike hit, you could have Black Ash teleported
Yeah.
away then, taken half and up and dying.
I know. I didn't think about it until it was happening because I didn't think I could do
Yeah.
it if it wasn't in combat.
No, you could still.
Which was my own fault of not
That's fine.
understanding.
3.
She's alive.
Now we just have to get the traitor...
So you teleport onto the street. She goes, get her. To the people here as guards rush out to go there. You are still messed up. If you teleport again, it might kill you. You have to get out of here. Agility tests also will damage you. What is everybody else doing?
I'm jumping out the window, grabbing her, and we're running.
She's not in the building.
No, I know. I'm jumping out the window
Yeah?
to pick her up, grab her,
Okay.
and run to Grenda's.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna use Wood Elf Glamour, and I'm gonna change my appearance.
We've talked several times. You're not a changeling. It is
Why
not what it does.
can't
That's
I?
not what it does. It gives you an edge on agility. Do you want to try and hide? That's an agility test. I'll take another d6 of damage.
No, don't do anything.
Which you can do another d6. You can take it if you roll well.
Theoretically, yeah.
I have sneak and hide, don't I?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, okay,
If you roll the d6 again and you don't roll a 2 or a 1, you're dead.
Jess, anything you do is
You are going to
do
kill
damage.
you.
You are completely
Can't I just, like,
dependent on
You're
roll
Luigi status right now.
You could roll a 4 and then you'll die.
You are fully dependent on
the rest of
Taya
us.
getting you the fuck out. You can do nothing. You are dead if you do anything.
Because I have
You're
escape
gonna get
artist.
caught.
So, Taya, you jump out the window.
Yeah.
Fully do. You're on the second floor. You're going to take 4 points of
It's
damage
fine.
for
I'll
falling.
take 4.
You scoop her up. She's going, get her. She pulls back her spear again. Please go ahead and make me might and endurance, I guess. If you got a skill for this, give me the skill.
I have escape artist.
That'll help. You're escaping.
Yes!
I guess.
Because we're escaping. Escaping.
Jesse, how did this happen, man?
You rolled balls.
I tried.
You did.
I guess Ion's listening.
I'm glad.
11. Not
11.
great,
Okay.
but it's
I
fine.
tried.
She
As long
throws
as
a
they don't
spear at
take
you.
20 points of damage, we're fine.
Someone make it worse, and then
Oh, real bad.
Yes!
Still rolled decent.
Okay. So you're going to
Not well
take.
enough.
you did your best.
I need to see what's happening.
Sure.
I don't know how you're that far
13 points of damage.
Does it?
I'm at 21 still.
You take a spear in the back. She pulls her hand back, and the spear flies back to her hand. You are running though. What is Cho doing?
What does Yom say about this, seeing me literally getting attacked?
Yom's still out in the hallway. He didn't come out yet.
Yeah, he didn't come in.
Jesus Christ.
It was just
What's going on?
Maybe
This is just
Yom comes over. What's going on here?
So is this just Sophia chasing these two down?
Yeah.
No, Sophia's like in the you duck behind an alleyway after being hit with a spear. You've been attacked again. Cho, you're still in the room. You're still in the room. Queen Bargnot's still in the room with her, web of spies that she has. Cho, you've done nothing, just like watching apparently.
Yeah.
People are now coming in. She's issuing orders to capture them. Some of them are being like, oh my gosh.
She just
did.
wasn't gonna let
Shell has literally
Sylvie
nothing
die.
to give. She's staring in shock as the.
Do you want to say that when at the table, or do you want to say it
yeah,
at the other
sorry.
end of my apartment?
Yeah, I'll take that in the apartment.
wild that you hit me with the fucking treason, by the way.
So
It's
That's
just
treason!
I killed for her! Why
Yeah.
is she not having treason?
Well, no, because she's in charge now. That's how it works.
And it was
Brain
your
stopped
fault.
working.
So, Cho is essentially, you know that meme of like the soldier staring shell-shocked, like the famous fucking painting?
Yeah.
She's doing that because we came in here to talk. Sylvie didn't just put her foot in her mouth. She put her entire lower body and a spear in her fucking belly. Like none of this had to happen. Like she's just like confused.
Sophia's butt on her chest.
And now Cho is just shell-shocked. She has literally nothing to give right now. Nothing. She has to get him out. She's now with her.
I'm safe. No one's attacking me.
She's going to look at you though and go, "We're split. What is split?
I'm sorry, I can't understand through your accent. What are you saying?
We're split.
Y'all need
Yeah,
to
I guess so.
leave.
What do we do?"
So,
What can we do?
Sergeant Luigi, if you have more to report, please, I would appreciate a written thing. You need rest, and then afterwards I'd like you to report back to your troops. Cho, there happens to be quite a bit of mutilations at the south end of town. You are to report to there.
There's more that I have to report to you, and I'd like to do it as soon as possible.
Then I can offer you pen and quill. I have handled the kobold situation now.
Very well. And she goes back to like taking court. You've been given your orders. You've been given your orders.
Now we
About
leave.
Brenda.
What about Gunda?
Who's in the room while I'm saying this? Is it still just?
Oh, people are coming in, dog. Like people are hearing.
Luigi.
The commotion.
Luigi.
She needs to know.
Luigi.
Needs to know what? What do
She
you-
already
You ain't
knows
there,
that
shut
we're
up.
No, I
leaving.
know. That's why I'm trying to figure out what you're gonna say, because I didn't say anything.
I'm going to lean in and whisper to Sophia, Brenda is leaving tonight.
Thank you. She says it in a way that like, sure he does.
Oh.
Like yeah, she definitely like.
Okay.
Queen Bark got fired out like an hour ago, dude. You guys have been gone for a minute.
Cho's gonna walk out.
And thank you for your continuing loyalty. Please.
You look quite bad. Enjoy yourself. And she hands you a health potion.
Yes!
You know who could really use a health potion right now?
If you have a moment of spare time, that Gollybop fellow you mentioned, if you could retrieve her for me. Thank you.
She's with Brenda. I don't think I can.
Luigi.
Now Luigi's put
If
his
you
foot in
cannot,
his mouth.
then you can only do what you can, but I appreciate your loyalty. Thank you.
Suck up, bitch.
Joe,
You're dying!
Fuck yeah! I'd rather be a traitor than a suck up.
Cho is going to essentially grab you, because you have to leave with her anyway, and drag you out.
Do you drink the potion?
Yeah, I drink the potion.
Yeah, man, go ahead and spend a recovery. Get your health back.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wait,
I think we're screwed.
wait, do I need
You
to
and
spend
I.
a recovery?
No. You get the. It's as if you spend a recovery without spending a recovery. So you don't. Your recovery value doesn't change, but your health does go up.
Okay.
You get the health recovery would give you.
Wait, I'm also trying to think, if I'm about to have a rest, should I hold on to this health potion, or will I just?
You think
I'm
Luigi
losing
would?
my mind.
I'm getting a rest.
I'm just staring at my fucking little figurine there.
I need to be up to health now. I'm gonna.
You also can't drink it yourself.
Cho's going
It'll
to
hurt
hold
you.
the potion. We're going for a walk.
Let's go.
And then she walks Luigi out,
Okay.
and
Yum.
It's a better.
Where'd Soleil go? Just like Yum's outside like, where's Soleil? What happened?
Yo, I believe Soleil is now an accessory to treason.
Should ask Sophia what happened to Soleil.
Great. I'll walk with you.
I couldn't stop you. Just don't ask.
I feel like Soleil's justification is that Sylvie saved her from a situation where she was
Well,
looking at
we can
death.
get to that later, man. That is subtext. That is good
Yeah.
stuff for role playing. But that is not
Sounds
something people
pretty
know right
gay.
now.
So we're walking out, and
And we have Yelm with
What?
us now.
what do you do?
What am I doing? What do you mean? Be more specific.
I think there is a tyrant leaving this place.
And what would you do about it?
She looks to where Soleil and Sylvie have gone. I like the way people.
Okay.
You just made that very difficult.
I can't hear you. What are you saying?
Okay.
Okay, I understand your characters are whispering, but can you say it loud enough so I can understand what the conversation happening?
You just made that very difficult.
Did I make it difficult, or did I reveal that it was difficult?
You just essentially, for the good of your own position, for the good of your own position, because your ego got tested by someone, you revealed everything that was said in confidence to you. We were getting information about what we could maybe do to persuade Grenda to stay, and instead you outed everything. Do you
kicked that shit like a
understand?
soccer
I
ball.
think that after what Sylvie said, anything could have convinced Grenda to stay.
I think revealing more
Fucking awesome.
at this point is not going to
Mic drop.
I mean, I don't.
I'm tired of keeping secrets, wondering who knows what.
I'm tired of being angry at you. I'm tired of being frustrated at Sylvie. I'm tired of feeling like I must fix everything because apparently the plan is Cho is there, we're going to be fine. I can't heal everyone.
No one's. I'm not
She
asking
did!
you to.
And you vet her!
When?
Just now!
Did I-
You
did I
just
really-
did!
Yes!
Oh.
She's told her there's
Well,
mutilation.
you're not there.
You just backed her on that! Every plan you have is me getting it done! I can't anymore! There is an entire city.
We broke her time to leave.
What do you expect me to do
I
about
need
that?
you to not be working against everything else and not keep thinking I
I'm
can
working
fix it.
against everything else. Sylvie was the one who just got
And
herself
I'm
almost
going
killed.
to. I'm going to say so many things. I'm tired of being angry. I'm tired of just being said that this is the solution. I don't want people to die. But I am genuinely 5 years old. I can't solve this.
Guys, I'm literally just a girl.
She's like, I'm so tired.
I think I'm 30. That's about when my people die of old age. I can't do this. I'm sorry I'm yelling at you. I can't save everyone. And now she needs more saving. She will need more saving. Yon, you're hearing something that I'm very sorry. I don't mean to be this. And I don't know what to do. So now I'm going to get you a potion and put it in your mouth. But my question is this. If we all... Do you think this is going to end with her bleeding? Genuinely. Devoid of option.
Yeah, I just don't mind interrupting, but I've heard this talk of leaving. Are you planning on leaving?
I don't know. I just don't want any of these people to suffer. And I'm trying to figure out how to get that done.
Are you planning on leaving?
Are you going to?
It's an ongoing. I'm trying to follow my captain's order the best I can. But, Joe, you need some rest.
Oh, there is no time for rest. If I rest, then people die.
People gonna die either way, you know? That's no. Let me help you with that potion. Come on.
Thank
She
you.
hands it over.
Hands you the potion. Great. He takes it and punches you square across the jaw.
Great. Okay. Nice.
Knocks you out.
Okay.
Picks you up. Come on, we gotta go. And he heads towards the docks.
I love y'all.
She's following.
Does that kill me?
Nowhere else.
He does non-lethal damage, but it's enough to like, you're unconscious. And you're going to be unconscious until the rest is finished. You're out.
She's walking.
Sylvie would have loved that.
Sad I missed it.
Same.
Please tell me that there is something to get people out.
There's rafts.
Okay.
We can do something. Here, have a health potion. Hands you Luigi's health potion.
I will. The silver stacks. Do they would magic help?
Magic helps in most scenarios, but right now I'm gonna get on my ship. Listen, this isn't working, and I'm putting 2 and 2 together. I'm coming up with Soleil was a hit, so she attacked us first, as far as I'm aware, and as much as Pietro would like us to be here, I imagine he doesn't take too kindly to one of his crew being taken. He's done more for less. So we're moving on. You should come with. If the word's already getting out, people will be leaving. It'll be all right. You can't put it on yourself. You're 5. I didn't know you were 5.
Yes, we
Why is he Southern now?
I love it.
Yom is essentially now the dad.
I'm following. I will see about helping people get on rafts and get magic.
Okay.
We're going. Do you need
Do you
help?
want this one?
I don't think we can be rid of him.
Well, no, we can absolutely be rid of him.
I will put it to a vote. I don't want more choices on my hands.
That's great. We're taking him for now.
Did I deserve the raw treatment?
You got
Yom is my favorite character now, dude.
No, he's the first one. He's like,
Oh, wait, what?
I'm gonna bide my time for a second.
Yom is
A lot of
so
information.
good.
Got it. Knock him out. Get the potion going.
I'm just looking forward to whatever Pietro's gonna feel about Soleil getting kidnapped
The
and then
Ragged
attacked.
The Ragged Batch is an older crew. At a certain point, you gotta start making decisions. And the Ragged Batch is not a loyalty.
No, that was
and
base. That was
Soleil got
fucking cool.
attacked, and he's like, all right, well, I kind of
Let's go.
that makes things a lot simpler for y'all. He didn't like the situation he was already in. So, like, yeah.
You're
Anyway,
welcome, by the way.
where is Soleil going? Because I would ask where Sylvie's going, but you're just kind of along for the ride.
I assume Soleil is probably gonna try to bring her to Grenda's. Because obviously, like,
We'll talk.
Sylvie is loyal to Grenda. You know,
Okay.
Grenda would be able to help.
You've got a head start and did not kill Sini with stress. I'm going to say that you get there without issue.
So I feel like
Because
she's
you're
just gonna
very
start
strong.
banging on the doors.
Well, you don't have to bang on the door. You would just get on the ship.
I meant like her door, like wherever she is if it's shut.
Grenda?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's currently shut.
As she has like a giant cut mark through her back. And Sylvie's half dead. She's just banging on the door.
You bang on the door. What? It's been an hour and a half. Like,
We have a problem.
yeah, what's the problem? Oh,
Sylvie's been attacked.
this. By what?
Sophia. She's been called a traitor and guilty of treason.
Okay.
And I got attacked.
And she like takes your head and kind of like smooths your hair back a little bit, like, go to bed. And like she like. Also, you head downstairs. Where's Joe?
The last I knew they were still in there, I jumped out a window and grabbed Sylvie and ran.
Okay.
I brought her here. I figured this would be the best.
Appreciate that.
I don't know if Yom's gonna kick me out of the crew.
Okay. All right. Smooth your hair back. It's
so stressed.
okay. Go down. There is a cellar area. Go hide in there. I'm gonna do some talking, and then like she's like going out now. Where Yalm is also heading towards.
I imagine they probably
so-
cross paths.
No, like
Oh, like they're
Yalm
headed-
is like not too far behind. I imagine.
I'm sweaty.
Shall we fucking jog up?
No. People start coming over, and you guys can watch from a porthole. As there's a number of guards that like come up and they go like, they're kind of like looking and they're like, and a lot of them are tired. They're like, and Grenda's standing on the bow, looking down at them.
Information, I'm assuming.
It is at this point that one of the guards goes, Commodore Grunda, you are harboring a traitor to the crown. You must, and then his head explodes as a bullet rips through it sideways.
Nice!
A bullet?
Down the dock. A ways away, you hear the crack before this happens, as standing with his back turned, looking at a mirror in one hand and his rifle in the other. Brighton's taking pop shots.
What? Oh, fuck me. We're actually leaving today, aren't we?
Yeah, we're getting out of here.
Fuck me. The people, though, dude.
And the rest of them kind of go behind a wall. and Grenda nods. As the situation has been handled.
Fuck. We're actually gonna
I feel like Soleil is like passing along what's
You
happening.
also see Brian saying something, and it sounds awful and like self-aggrandizing, but it's really far away. So you can't really take out what he's saying, but it's like that pitch that he has.
You think I can't shoot the fucking ass hair off a flower?
No, he's not Southern.
No, that's
He's
y'all established.
vaguely,
Australian?
maybe like a lower class British. I don't know what I was going
Can
for.
you do British?
Probably not.
Oh yeah, you know.
That's Australian.
That's
Whatever.
That's
Frick it, I don't give a crap. Y'all carrying Luigi walks past some guards on the way to the ship. As Cho's also following behind. You see a body bleeding out.
Like dead already?
Oh, it's through part of the head's there.
She's gonna look at the body. Sigh. Can't fix that. Look at the guards and go. You say that you were overwhelmed. Leave with your lives.
Okay. What happens like
You could just be honest. You were overwhelmed.
well, we're pirates. We might.
Are you?
There's another ship that we could get on.
Are you?
They're planning on leaving.
Look,
They don't want to go back to Sophia and say they messed up.
guards. Look.
Wait, who's
If
leaving?
you want,
The guards, they're planning on leaving the city
see
now.
if you can grab some people. If you do, I will treat you wounds. Innocent people.
Oh, okay, yeah, that sounds like a great. And he comes out to like talk to you more, but he's come out of the wall
she
as
shoved
his
him.
head explodes again.
No, she
Just
shoved him.
fully dies as Brian has taken another pop shot. The man has been murdered in front of you.
Shit.
You can feel
turn
that.
toward Brighton and just kind of go. Turn to the last guard.
Be like, stay there.
Stay, but the offer stands.
You hear a bullet above your head as you're pretty sure he shot a bullet through your halo.
2 points. And then Joe walks up on a cushion.
He is just enjoying
He's
himself.
having a great time.
He is the only person in the entire city who's enjoying this.
Having a good time.
He's having a good time.
He's made for chaos. He just wants to so much. Okay, so she gets up on the ship, and she's going to turn to Grenda. Luigi told your plan to Sophia.
What plan? What plan?
There you go. To leave.
All right. Well, where is he? Oh, hey,
You
Okay.
see Luigi now. I think Sophia is full on tightened mode.
You can leave him there. Like Yom drops him.
I just want to get as many innocent people off island. That is it. I will help you mend your people. I just don't want anyone to suffer.
Great. Get below deck, get sleep. Yom, you and I need to talk. Yeah. Okay. As Yom goes in with Grenda to have a conversation.
Soleil pops her head up and looks at Yalm and just apologizes.
Forced a path toward
You alright?
I'm sorry.
Did not mean to.
I had to help her.
I'm impressed. This is ending better than I
Well,
thought.
Is it?
You're gonna have to explain it to Pietro.
I'm sorry, okay?
And that's just Yom just says he's like, you're gonna have to explain it to Pietro.
Killing me for that.
And Yom goes in, they close the doors to have their meeting. You're unconscious, you're in the basement, you're dying, but not fully.
That's what she'll do.
You guys are all
We're all
essentially
stressed.
now, if you guys like to be back where you started this campaign in,
Yeah, we've
the
come full
Motherland.
circle. What a full circle, guys.
What are you doing?
She's gonna start tending to your wounds and go, you're a fucking idiot. You're an actual fucking fool. You understand that? Disgusting.
A little spurt of blood.
I need you to not move. She's like bandaged. She's like wrapping her wounds to prevent blood loss. What was your idea there? She could have killed you. She was going to. Why did you speak? The plan was to learn things.
How much were we really going to learn?
Why did you make it so much worse? You made it so much worse. Every time you speak to someone, you make it worse. It's impressive. If I didn't... Oh, you need to stop for my own heart's sake. I would like you to not die, but you make it increasingly difficult to do that. Don't give me that.
I
You
feel
know
like
what you've done?
Soleil is gonna like walk up to Cho and put a hand on her shoulder and be like, we're alive.
For now,
Barely,
we
but we're
need-
alive.
But the rest of the people...
We will help get them.
When? Treason, unconscious. You and I are upright. We just got...
Yeah, I'm probably being marked as treasonous right now as well, so.
I'm going... How...
Yeah, 100%.
If we...
Did anyone see me get carried out of the rose's neck?
No, you guys were like walking, like you guys were out of the Rose's neck before, like having a conversation, and Nom was like,
upstairs.
Nom was like, I'm learning things, and we're getting farther and farther away.
He buys
Taking
his
this guy to a
time.
secondary location. I'm also a pirate. Like, Nom is still a pirate. He is a bandit with a boat. Like,
I thought we were going upstairs. I thought we were inside.
yeah.
I can't sit on my hands.
What did Yalm say? What did you tell him?
He heard me yelling at Luigi. He heard me say I was 5. He assured me that it would be alright, that we're leaving. He said he's going to talk to Brenda. He's going to... When I said those people, he said rafts. He said magic might help. We need to talk to Silver Stacks, all the mages, the gnomes. We need to talk to them. We have... I might have a heart attack.
It's okay, Will. As you see, blood is dripping down her back.
Oh, what happened to you?
I got shot with a spear.
Say that sooner! And then she like stepped. Do you have recoveries left?
Yeah, I have 7.
Oh my fucking god! She is thunder.
You're fine. Walk it off.
She's like, palm that hurts. Palm back. Healing in. Wounds gone.
Okay,
Nice.
fully gone.
And then she's going to hold up a hand. She's dizzy. Sit down.
Do we cuddle?
I feel like we all
she's
need,
going.
like-
She's like ass on ground. You're like in your hammock, I assume.
No. I gave you my hammock when we
That's too bad. She's going to move you into your hammock because you're bleeding to death.
don't want to cuddle.
Point of order. Lork has gotten tied in ropes and some ropes in the corner. He's just struggling.
He's just like,
Is he choking to death?
No, he's chewing.
She's just stuck. Okay, that's fair. Good point of order. Huge fan of
Yeah.
it actually. How do we get people on rafts?
we need enough rafts to begin with.
We have so many builders in the citizen section. They'll make something.
Well, someone who is not being branded as a traitor needs to.
I should rest, but I don't like sitting. I'm going to stay up, keep her alive.
If I have to punch you to get you to sleep, I will do it.
I appreciate your vigor. I don't know. I hate saying this. Should we tie him up?
Am I still in the room?
Yeah, you have a dog.
Where did you get deposited?
You're on the deck. At this point, you see Bembe is coming down, like kind of dragging Luigi.
Is he bumping every stair?
Oh, okay. He doesn't look good. And she's
And
like, it's
instead
fine.
of little like
Like birds, it's goose geese. Is Ben back?
Bembe's just fine.
Okay.
king shit.
She's got like a bandage on her arm, but she seems to be like being taken care of. She's like, yeah, she has been injured, but she's like.
She's probably been through worse.
So much better than you guys. So much better than you guys.
She's going to just kind of. Did Bembe tie Luigi up? Or is.
At this point, you see that she is taking him to one of the mast poles and shackles him.
Works. Oh, this one's so bad so fast, Soleil!
But
And then
We're
she
alive.
is taking his.
Alive.
You've
If
got
we can get most
underclothes. She's
people
taking your armor and your weapons and whatnot.
If we can get
Nice.
most people out of
Yep.
Pinion, I will be fine.
I,
Not to make it about me, but I mean,
Queen Bergnot will take care of her people.
I wish I could speak to Queen Bergnot. She probably knows, and if she's hitting it, oh my goodness, I hope she's okay, and all the goblins are okay. They deserve so much better.
I think the respective leaders are planning what they need to, but it's the people, the children, the poor. They need help.
I don't have much more to give, but
I know,
can
and I don't mean you needing to heal them.
No, I know, but her plan was just Choco heal them. What is that?
At this point, Yalom comes down as well. Hey, you planning on staying here or you coming over?
I'll come over.
Okay.
You gonna be okay?
You can stay here if you feel like you're necessary, but we're heading up tonight too.
Do we know where Pietro is yet?
Nope, we'll have to find him there.
Is there a plan for the people?
Well, the word's already getting out. If they're gonna make rafts, they're gonna make rafts. And quite frankly, Cho, do you know how to make a raft?
No.
Okay, I don't really think there's anything you can do about this. Why don't you sit down?
She's gonna sit down. If you get any wounded, just
Yeah, sit down. Okay.
plops.
Oh, has y'all not seen Soleil and all of her like wounds and
He
spots
can't-
yet?
Well, now you're
He
healed.
hasn't seen you very well yet, but okay. And at this point, with y'all being like, all right, the Ragged Batch is also throwing in because of the fact that he's figured that you've been injured. He
I
seems
feel
glad
like
to
she's
see that
gonna
you're
turn
okay.
around. He's gonna like Soleil's gonna turn around and like show the spear mark through her back.
I fixed her.
Yeah, and at this point, we're gonna call the session. What are you guys gonna do with Luigi?
I don't know.
We're gonna have a talk with Luigi.
Okay. enough,
Did
I'm
I
not
like,
as
do
stressed.
anything wrong there? 'Cause I feel like I didn't.
I feel like anyone listen, dude.
No, I don't like wrong. I don't think that there is a right and a wrong thing to do outside of like. You probably should have avoided that damage best you could by
Yeah,
like
probably.
teleporting out beforehand. But hey, like as it hits you, you get the half damage thing. But like other than that, I think that made a very fun session, a very interesting session. I'm sorry that it wasn't the stress-free session
I'm
you
gonna be
wanted.
honest. I'm a little less stressed this session because there's actually things being done.
I do feel like you just need someone to eventually just be like, hey,
You're
I
fine.
made a decision. And like just move on. And it's like
Yeah, that helps.
because I feel like you get into a decision spiral
Yeah.
where you're like, what about this? What about that? What about that? And like, oh, that's really
You're not
stressful.
wrong.
But Yalm is like, but eventually a decision needs to be made, and Yalm's like,
We're making it.
recording.
I am still recording. It just eventually kind of goes like,
We're doing it. What we're doing.
my priorities are decently simple. So
No, I'm not gonna break.
with that, see you guys next week on Tuesday. Bye.